talent management. Organization has continues to growth and adapted to the digital era. The era has been observed changes in the how organization management, human capital, and the role of the human resources management. One rise trend can be observed in the talent management. Researchers defined the talent management as the organization's committee to recruit, retain, and developing the most of the talented and supervisors the employee available in the job market. Decided to earliest the talent management was not an issue in the many of the organization. They may be talented and educated and the skilled worker to choose from their was little compensations. The talent management is also human resources to create the strategy that will be recruit and retain the financed employee. Society has to be an offer. A result has make human resources response for the process and ongoing strategy to find the hold on the employee that meet the current and future needs of the growing the organizations. First, I share about Google talent management. The strategy human resource capital management is the most powerful lever for innovations and growth in today knowledge economic. At the manner talent management is a channel of HR using the achieve on this goal. The Google is one such organization. They have a proven to the leader is an employee recruitment and retentions through strategy development by the HR and corporate management. Google is an internet enterprises and the popular internet search engine for the web servers. Search engine from web surface around the world. The dynamic strategy of the employee recruitment and retention is due to many factors. The recruitment and the employee retention is a part of the corporate cultural recruiting and there is need for the paramedic the enter the organization from the key leader and down to the entry of the level of employee. The organization is speculative to spend billion in the employee benefits and the recruitment strategy. Google employee has been unpredicted benefit package that is including unlucky sick leave, on-site haircut, free services, free daycare and free metal and the snacks. Google incentive are unmatched by no number of Google's employees are is allowed to the spend percentages of the work hours of development idea and innovations to meet the current and future demand of the industries. The organization recognizing their importance of the talent management for the business continuously. People and the talented are the only sustainable. The Google has stressed there is throughout the organizations. They have implement employee retention strategy into corporate culture and invest heavily to recruit and retain human capital. The current talent strategy management system is based on the three pillars from maximum benefit. First is people, second principles, and the third processes. People represent the individual that the director involved in the talent management. That include the workforce, HR and manager. Principles are corporate talent strategy, goal, themes and objectives and processes. Incentive strategy review and the HR governance. However, to the achieve organizational goal and continuously goal made developed and implement A strategy talent management model, a well developed and implement talented management strategy will be help Google recruit and retain the most talent and skill individual in the industries. The talented employee necessary for the Google to maintenance competency advantage and substance their goals. Mass career customization model, the suggestion the model for the global enterprises such as the Google Inc. In the mass career customizations model, MCC is the talent management model. The process produces positive results. Positive result for a organization such as Google. Google model is a suggestion for the long global enterprises that is untraditional and willing to invested in the talent management to recruit and retain in the human capital. MCC is individual customization scalable system designed to align workplace needed with the today non-traditional workforce and also to meet the challenges of the major long-term trend affecting that affecting that affecting the talent management. Google already worked to accommodate there is employee by exponential incentive program and benefit packages. The open cultural and the Google make it is easy for the low level employee to approaches management addressing either general concurrence or innovations ideas. As a result, the MCC will be an effective management model for an industry such as a Google Inc. It also employed to choose the role, responsibility and future within an organization's. MCC is a structured responses to allow employee and all employee as a partner in design and customizations in the search engine. MCC fetch work in the characteristics into 4 areas. First place, it major designs of the MCC model is provided options and opportunity for the employee based of the 4 characteristics list about workload, dynamic the quantitative of the work, prefer the incentive. The amount of the work is the employee will take on is the giving day, work week or month. Google currently have a strategy for this can be observed in there is 20% of the work progress with the employee are able to 20% of the time working and difference organizational project. However, utilized in their framework will help Google better development and the retain the employee. Here, the employee can customize there is a workload and amount of the work he is capable to prefer. There will be reduces the employee stress. It also employee to better communication with the manager and HR and improve employee certifications, locations and schedule. It is a refer to when and where work got done. The strategy is the help of the accommodations. The employee Google currently have the strategy such as this is the place. Google employee are allowed to both home or in office to order the future conveniences. There is the office work, office home schedule services, transportation voucher and new car incentive. and I talk about next company in the talent management is the Infosys. Infosys is the today unvalued Infosys talent edge and comprehenses the talent management platform that depend on employee engagement. Infosys talent engaged addresses the entire HR life cycles, helping the company streamline the HR progress, reduces the operations cost. There is a platform in build state of the act technology, and there is the delivery in the cloud on their outcome based prices model. Leading global enterprises across the industries are already on the talent management journey with the Infosys today edges. In the May 2011 report, the talent management suite market emerging. James Holycheck, research vice president at Gartner, observed customer are incentive to the using the more talent management capabilities for their single vendor. This is the talent management suite manage market has emerged. Infosys talent edge dependent employee interactions through rise social engagement and interactive self-services capability. There's social collaboration. Further of their platform help company improves access to the organization wide expenses, generated the idea and accelerations innovation. The platforms also allow employee to access the HR functionality on the go through the mobile and smart devices, thereby enable on the always connected workforce. The Infosys talent edge simplified the entering hiring to retain life cycles of the HR functions. Their platform being together pro configurations best in a class industries progresses. Their help of enterprises streamlines HR operations and the free of time spent and transactional HR activities such as a payroll, attendance, benefit processes, etc. The Infosys the talent edge platform is the build Oracle's industry leading people soft human capital management HCM suite, delivery in the cloud, outcome based prices model. Infosys talent edge optimizing the cost and delivery better spend predictability to the HR organizations. Their free up significant capital expenditure typical looked in the HR technical and process innovations also of the HR function to the strategy enabler of an organization business objective. Infosys talent edge provide company with the conveniences of single point of the accountability by the taking the completed ownership of the technical of the business operations. Today HR organizations spend over the 60% of their time on the transaction HR activities, leaving little time to forces to the talent engagement. With the Infosys talent edge, company can force more and dependent talent engagement with the simplified transactions of the HR processes.